Where we last left
Okay,
off,
Batman.
the group has just left the inn that is in the main travel hub for the country. And they are currently heading towards the logging company to head towards the Lost Forest, and the group is traveling on the road. So far, nothing too interesting has happened, but the scenery is starting to change from hilly grasslands. They're seeing a few more trees here and there as they make their travels. Um, it's going to be a mostly uneventful trip to the logging company, as these roads are more well kept after because the wood is very much a needed resource. So you guys make it to the logging company with very little issues. And
Yeah.
as you arrive, it's about what you'd expect. You see all the fallen trees that are being stripped. There are streams and ponds nearby that they use to help move the trees more easily. And there's an awful lot of ducks just kind of hanging out.
Who's gonna chase them?
What kind of colors are we looking at?
What do you
I
mean
wonder, is it like
colors?
fantasy,
Duck?
like rainbow colors, or is it reality, whatever normal
Uh,
colors ducks
mo-
are?
You've
Uh,
never seen a
most-
duck in your life?
I can't think of what they look like right now. Brown?
They're
Green?
there's some
Albedo.
brown ones. There's male ones that have green heads.
Have you never seen a duck before, Albedo?
I've
Albedo,
read about them.
Albedo, that's kind of cringe.
What do you mean?
Come on, you don't know what ducks are.
I am experiencing a new experience right now. There's no way this is cringe.
And
this
as
is
you all are having this
elation.
conversation,
This
a
is
duck
happy.
walks up to you, quack, and then flies off.
Falls backwards,
Luke
startled.
chases after it.
Was it gonna kill me? No, Luke,
Yeah.
it's okay. It didn't hurt me. I promise.
Oh, I don't
Don't
care
hurt
if it
me.
hurts you.
Oh God! Don't eat it.
Oh,
Well, if you
but I
eat
want
it,
a
I'll write
snack.
about it.
The female
How does
ducks
a
are white.
harpy? Albedo gets a look on his face. Huh? How does a harpy eat a duck? Okay, Luke,
What do
eat
you
it.
mean?
I've never seen a harpy eat a duck. How does it happen? Go for it.
We've
It
seen her
happens
eat
like I
any
eat
of
anything.
meals.
Who eat the duck?
Who ate the duck?
Not my duck.
Who let the dogs out?
Who
But
let
it's
the
who ate the
Anyways,
duck?
there are plenty of workers nearby going about their tasks, including several that walk along these man-made rivers or streams to push along the fallen trees that are moving about.
Is there any like central building that looks to be kind of like their official, like where they go to a foreman or anything?
Yes, you will have the main like storehouse for the uncut product, like a warehouse where they do a lot of the working with it, and a final staging storehouse. And then you have a resting quarters that is much larger than the other buildings, and a smaller office building.
Oh, hey, they're treating their workers well. They have workers' rights.
What
Like-
level of technology are they using
Uh,
to?
It is not really advanced tech in Dracarius, as you've not really seen anything super advanced.
But
Water
yet
will-
they have.
Hence the man-made streams that they have flow in a specific way to help move the trees easier. And such like
And-
that. And using
and
like
you-
water mills for their larger saws and such.
And
Gotcha.
yet they have genetic splicing.
That's magic based. That's a different story.
Mikey
know
is
what you're
going
talking
to walk up to the office building and knock on the door.
Luke's
Enter.
following after chasing down a duck.
Mikey walks in.
I guess we'll all go out there.
Yep.
Sitting at
Yes.
the desk is an older, portly man that's balding at the top, and he seems to be doing paperwork. He looks up
What
from
race?
his task. He's human.
Okay.
Human.
Lame. Lame. It'd be
what can
cool
I
like a
do
tiefling.
for you? You
Um,
looking for work?
We're looking for assistance. Just out of curiosity, how do you guys avoid getting lost in the Lost Forest?
Breadcrumbs.
Duck trail.
Well, we stick mostly to the outer edges and follow the streams we have made. As long as you stick next to the stream, you can't get lost. But that only goes so far.
Is there any reason you would have to go deeper in to maybe find a way deeper into the forest? Maybe prospecting or checking out the trees deeper in or something.
On occasion, we've been required to do it, and when we do that, we'll get what is essentially a lot of rope, and we'll tie it around a tree near the entrance and have them tie it to themselves to walk with. This way, they can't get lost.
How deep do y'all travel in there normally?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to travel.
We don't go too far into the forest. We don't really have to as of yet. Got plenty of lumber just on the edges.
Do you know anyone who's capable of traveling into the forest? We kind of need a guide. We're seeking a tower in there.
Hey, thanks for a minute. Tilts his head back and goes, I could think of one. A young elven man. He's pretty good at navigating the forest. At least he seems to be. I don't know how true that holds.
Does he work for you?
He does. He mostly helps us with the streams we make to move the trees about. Not quite sure how he does it though.
What
If-
sort
Don't
of
need to know as long as it works.
Magic.
what sort of critters tend to be out here?
Your typical ones, occasional rabbits. We get a lot of ducks because of the water we use. Occasionally some water beast will be lurking about. Wolves are a problem in the forest themselves.
We ain't scared of no wolves, right, guys? Right.
What about
Yeah.
spiders?
It's not a ghost, so
What? Are you scared of spiders?
Spiders.
Albedo?
No, no,
I don't know
no.
Pussy.
about spiders.
If you're scared of spiders, just say so. Coward.
I'm scared of spiders.
Okay, yeah.
Is there a chance we could take him off your hands for a little bit for assistance? If we need to
Sure.
actually get. Alright.
He just kind of hangs around anyway. We call for him when we need him and pay him for services rendered. Otherwise, he just kind of hangs about. You could likely find him by the watermill feeding some of them ducks.
What's
Yeah,
his name?
ducks.
Ralph.
Alright.
Do you know if he likes a good drink or a nice smokable?
What?
Something we could get on his good side with?
What's a smokable?
Tobacco.
It's like a Lunchable, but you smoke
herbs.
it.
Why are you smoking a Lunchable?
For good times.
what are you all talking about?
What, you've
I
never
heard
eaten a
What is a
Lunchable?
lunchable?
I heard
I was
Ledge
just
gets a
wondering-
hit.
Mikey is
If we
going
could-
to head back
Yeah.
out to the
Like he's gonna eat a
Yeah.
to find
Lunchable.
this person.
I'm ejecting myself from this conversation.
Lame.
The wise decision. And you do find an elven man who is sitting by the watermill. He seems to just be hanging about, and there are an awful lot of ducks around him. And at the moment, he seems to be
I
reading
insight
a
check the
book.
ducks.
Mhm.
Not
Roll
Are
me
they
an
really
insight check.
ducks?
They hate.
That would be an investigation check. That's not an insight check. Roll me investigation.
Okay, well I roll investigation check on the
Nat
ducks. Are
20,
they really
first
ducks?
roll.
Luke's staring. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
exactly what I wanted. Exactly what
The
I
ducks are
wanted.
after you. They want to
Luke.
kill you.
Loot. You swear up and down. One of them gives you the side eye. And that
But
eye does not look like a duck's eye.
These motherfuckers.
What?
Correction. These duckers.
Duckers.
Yeah.
Mother ducker.
Yes.
We don't
These
know that.
mother
These might be
duckers.
males.
Are they
Ah.
male ducks or female ducks?
Gotta
You
check.
don't know. You have no idea how to tell with that one.
Okay, I was investigating if they were really ducks. Can I make an
Well, give me-
investigation
Um,
on if they're male or
Uh,
female ducks?
it could also be a survival, I think, right?
Survival.
Yeah.
or
No, nature.
probably.
Animals.
Nature.
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 There we go.
Yeah. Nature, not
Doesn't matter.
survival.
Is it male or female? Don't pick up
Most
the
of-
duckling.
It's a mix, and there are plenty of ducklings running around with their mother.
Pick them up.
Chomsky, as you attempt
Yeah.
to pick one up, you are swarmed by 3 of them. 3 of the adults.
Yo, Jobski.
Oh,
But
Run.
you all
Mikey,
fail
what-
to see
we
Chomsky,
should
as
go and
Chomsky
talk
is
to the
very quickly
person.
Oh, no.
surrounded by very angry ducks.
Chomsky's gonna
Mikey
die.
does not fail. He just ignores.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we are I'm
Wait, hold
with
on.
Mikey on this and ignoring this interaction.
He,
wait.
with a passive
hold on,
perception
hold
of
on.
25.
Can I cast with animals?
You
There you
can
go.
test speak with animals.
While they're doing this, can we talk to the elf we came here to talk to?
Sure, you can talk to Ralph. While you guys are approaching Ralph, Chomsky, do you cast speak with animals?
Yes, please.
You
don't
are
wanna get
getting
mugged by
cursed
3
out left and right by the ducks that are beating on you.
Somebody help.
You having
I'm
a giggle,
sorry.
mate?
Are you Ralph?
Huh? He looks up from his book and looks up to you guys and looks a little confused and says, "Yes, do you need help with something?"
I was wondering how if rumor has it you know your way around the Lost Forest and can navigate it without getting lost.
To a degree, it's a little tricky since the forest is always changing and never the same. And don't let them tell you their rope trick works. It does not. They've lost several men trying to do that.
They're
Ah,
what?
Well, I don't think a rope trick actually would help us. We're trying to find the tower that's said to be in the forest.
You will note that you can actually see the top of this tower.
Mhm.
You mean
Okay.
that one?
Yeah, we plan to go there and come back, which
Yeah.
is why we need you.
We need
Wait, why are we
somebody
going to this
to
tower?
lead us to this tower.
That's easier said than done. I'm fairly certain that tower is the reason the Lost Forest is the Lost Forest.
That's cringe.
Well, if you
Well,
help
how-
us, it won't be the Lost Forest anymore. I can tell you that.
We're just
If
built
you're
really
certain,
good.
I charge 10 gold pieces a day for travel.
A day? Damn.
Hazard pay.
Indeed, I'm not a
That's
fighter.
understandable.
I can guide you through, but I cannot fight.
We don't expect you to. That's what we're for.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't look like a fighter. Doesn't know what he looks like, just is saying that.
He just
Yeah.
looks like a simple elf wearing commoner's clothes.
Yeah. Yeah. Not much fighter garb there.
Mikey will
Mikey,
turn to
In the
everybody
peripheral
else.
of your
Mhm.
vision, you see more ducks swarming Chomsky.
Mikey
Oh.
will turn to the other members of the party and go, I myself don't have the money to put up anything up front.
Why are you all broke?
Are
God.
you willing
How many days is
to-
it going to take us to get to the tower? And Loot
No
turns
more
towards
than
the ref.
3.
Okay, here you go.
Insight
Here's
check.
30. Here's
Insight check.
28 gold.
Roll me an insight check.
Why? How does he know that?
I will do that as well.
So, are you insight checking how he knows that, or if he's telling the truth?
I'm insight. Yeah, it's just why is he got a measurement for that already? That seems odd.
That seems awfully accurate and awfully quick to make that
Yeah,
accurate.
it seems awfully specific. 5.
So, 16.
River, you can't quite figure out why that reaction came so quick. Mikey, you get the feeling that Raph has probably been there a time or two.
Okay. Mental note.
Okay. Well, anyway, since y'all are broke as shit, and it's kind of annoying as shit as well, here's 30 gold, dude. And you
He will
better
take the 30 gold and nod and stand
and you
up.
better
He goes,
behave.
We're going
Good
to
job,
need
Luke.
30
That was
more
nice.
for the way back.
Does it
Hopefully
look
by
like I care?
hopefully by that point I'll be able to pay you myself.
Everybody
I can still
appreciates
pay him
that.
on the way back. Y'all can just pay me back.
I need to go
Aw.
get some gear ready. And
What's
It
his
is-
clothing look like?
it is
It's a
commoner's
commoner's.
clothing.
Yeah, like give me a little bit of a rundown.
Okay, so it's very
How much skin is
simplistic.
exposed?
So he's wearing
Why are you horny?
he is wearing a typical short sleeve tunic. So
Mhm.
his arms are bare for the most part. And he's wearing pants and boots. So that's about it.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Please don't be
Mikey
Logging
will
suspenders.
follow him to wherever he's going, to whatever lodging he has, and just wait outside and listen.
He heads to the obviously
Yeah.
the residential quarters where they do have a room for him.
Mm.
He does enough work for them that they have one provided.
Yeah.
He gets some extra clothes and such together. He leaves the door open.
Okay.
He doesn't seem very concerned. He gets some extra clothes together, packs some rations just in case, and grabs 2 or 3 books and puts the backpack on and goes, "All right, I'm ready to go."
All right. Out
I'm
of
gonna-
curiosity, what books do you have?
Oh, he will take the backpack off again and he will happily show you. One of them is on plants, the different kinds of plants and such. One is magic theory, and the other is fuck, I had them. I can't find where I have the third one written down. Hang on, I wrote these out for a reason. Where is it? Magic theory, plants, and what seems to be a type of bestiary that is handwritten and incomplete. So you also notice he stows a quill and some ink.
What? He's not going to write about meeting a harpy? That's so cringe.
For all you know, he already has
Yeah.
a harpy entry. You don't know that.
Oh,
They're
fair.
not
fair.
unique.
Yeah,
One
Luke's
of,
not unique.
Not one of
She's
a
one
one
of
of
the
a flock.
things Mikey
Yeah.
is going to do, upon seeing them, it's like, oh, this is very interesting. Do you mind if I take a look through some of these myself?
Oh, not at all. Help yourself. He is quite amiable and is happy to let you look through them.
Okay.
Were any of these books written by my people?
What do you mean by your people?
I was just thinking, my people are book writers. Maybe they one of these was written.
There's no author name. Hard to tell.
Mikey is like over the next couple of days, whenever he gets a chance, basically is going to flip through these books.
All right, then I'll give you a rundown as we come across that.
Mhm.
So, do you all wish to head out as is? I will
going to
note
be
that it is
saved?
probably around lunchtime already.
If he feels comfortable. I
Mhm.
mean, we can leave now if you feel comfortable chatting off with us.
That's fine. I've got my payment. You're the boss.
All right.
I'm the
For the
boss,
purposes
not
of-
them. I'm the boss.
For the purposes of keeping track of the group, Tharmand is going to be considering loot prey for the duration of this journey.
I mean, that's just like a.
That's
You're
just a
telling me he
normal
doesn't
thing.
always consider loot prey?
To be
Not
fair,
necessarily.
loot is kind of bony.
Yeah,
They're
loot
not
wouldn't
worth
be
this
praying
guy's
convenient.
name?
on.
But what do you mean, Tharman?
So Thormund has an
He doesn't
ability
say this
where
out loud. He's basically giving her the stink eye.
Oh yeah, but what are you like
it's
insinuating?
a trait he has. It's an ability. If he considers it prey, he can track it if you guys get separated.
Have
Oh.
advantage on a survival check if it's prey or to find
That
food.
that doesn't feel like in spirit of the ability. I'll be honest.
It's
Doesn't-
really not, but
I'm trying to
I
exploit
also-
it.
Yeah,
also
it
feel like
feels like
Tharman-
trying to exploit
I
it.
feel like Tharmand also knows the group well enough that if Tharmand got separated, he could probably find you guys.
What's this guide's name?
Ralph.
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 I almost said Raph. I'm
Is
like,
there
no.
any?
Wrong roleplay.
Is there any worry about being charmed here? Got
Ooh.
Not particularly. Not that I've come across anyways.
And
alright,
it's
good.
midday, right?
Yes, it
Midday.
is about midday.
With how thick is the canopy of this forest? How much light is
Extremely
getting down to
so.
us?
So even once you enter the forest, even in daylight, it'll be rather dark.
All right.
Like consider it
I'll,
dim light, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably
I'll-
consider it dim light.
Okay. I'll
Cool.
cast light on my shield as we're then.
Cool.
Thank you.
Somebody
You dare mock the son of a shepherd.
Yes.
Cool.
There are many doors, Ed boy.
Darkness or dim light, my passive perception becomes 20.
I have him printed in my wall.
Okay.
There's a hole in my wall, and I have him in it.
I didn't even consider that when I did this. That's
Mm.
hilarious.
Wait, who's
So-
in your wall?
Don't worry about
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Okay,
about it.
well,
He's in my
I'm in your walls
I
as
mean-
well.
So-
So I don't worry about it.
Ralph
let's-
grabs a walking stick and starts for the forest,
Mhm.
looking rather chipper given where they're
Bef-
headed.
Mikey
Before we
follows.
I did want to break off before we left for the journey.
Mhm.
And just ask around and see if the other members of this logging troop have opinions on Ralph.
That'd be an investigation, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you want,
I'm not great at that.
Mikey will give help, or Mikey could lead and you could give help.
And if you make it aware to
Yeah, I'll
me, I can get
in
started.
Thieves Can't. I'll just strike up conversation, and then 1 sec.
Oh, Chomsky, you are freed
Yeah.
by the ducks. They feel you have suffered enough, but warn you not to touch their babies again.
Momsky,
You aren't
where are you?
actually hurt.
Be nice.
They just basically surrounded and screamed at you. You're not actually hurt.
Bonk,
know.
bonk, bonk. Yeah, these aren't geese.
Yeah.
These aren't swans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chomsky now has a duck phobia.
Oh, also,
Chomsky.
Chomsky, you swear that one of those ducks is giving you the side eye, and its eye doesn't look quite like a duck's eye.
Okay, does
Adventure and
Mikey know
investigation
this?
check?
Notice this duck?
No, because you all walked away to the quarters.
Wait, would
You
it be a
With the
Chomsky.
passive perception of 25? Sorry.
would it be a perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Real quick. Can I finish up what I was saying earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just in Thieves Can't, I'm going to just strike up regular conversations about the logging camp, and then try to give a message to Mikey that we should probably try to figure out what everybody else thinks of him. He seems a bit too eager.
Mikey will respond in Thieves' Cant, agreeing and giving specific note of the books he has.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mikey doesn't
Yeah,
like
and
the fact that he has a bestiary, even if it's incomplete, basic magic theory, and plants. Those three
Howard,
together
I was
are kind of bothering him.
Yeah. yeah.
I
And
failed
the,
one.
the
So yeah,
game
I'll-
master's laugh tells me I'm on the right track.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to get information on him.
hmm
And
Yeah.
you know how people on a job site, they kind of talk differently than normal
Mhm.
people.
Oh, absolutely. Their
What-
language is about what you would expect of a construction crew.
Would I be
They're
able to
loud,
use
too.
my Master of Intrigue ability to talk like them to maybe make them more comfortable speaking to me?
Well, what does Master of Intrigue do again? Let me
I
check
can
that real quick.
unerringly mimic the speech patterns and accents of creatures that I hear speak for at least 1 minute, enabling you to pass off yourself as a native speaker of a particular land, provided that you know the language.
Neat.
neat.
It should work here.
Well,
Fascinating.
Wikidot
I'm
isn't
not
loading
expecting
for me.
advantage or anything, but like
I'd say yeah, that would
Yeah.
you can absolutely do
you
that.
could advantage or
Use-
lower the DC.
Use
Maybe?
5e
Maybe?
tools. It's a great backup.
Yeah,
An
that's what I'm doing
investigation
now.
check
I'm
would
looking on
suck.
5e tools. Reading through it, yeah,
the
I'd say you
mastermind.
can absolutely do this. That's the way it works. This
Yeah.
is actually a prime example of when you could use it.
Yeah. So
yeah,
yeah, can I just roll?
I'd say
roll
this would
once or twice?
you already have the help action from Mikey.
Oh, I thought he was
or-
gonna do his own
or-
thing.
or
I was gonna
vice
split
versa.
off. I was gonna split off and do my own research.
Okay.
Alright, so are y'all splitting off then?
If you
then
do,
you will-
Mikey will
Yeah.
will split off and do an investigation check for himself.
Yeah. I generally just prefer doing my own rolls instead of help action.
Chomsky. It only seems to last for a second. So you're not sure if it was just fear induced or not.
The trauma of duck.
Like you look away and then look back real quick and it's gone.
Okay.
So is this just a straight roll, by the way, for me?
No, you'll get advantage. Mikey's is
Awesome.
a straight roll.
Yeah, I rolled dog shit.
A 5 and a 4.
Wait, y'all are straight?
Wait, who's straight?
So
quite a few people here,
does a
sadly.
13 give Mikey anything? I rolled a
so
4.
bad at this. We rolled so bad.
Oh god, you poor soul.
Okay. First we'll start with River. River, for whatever reason, people just aren't really keen to talk to you. They'll have a conversation, but when you bring up Ralph, they seem to get kind of protective. Like,
Okay.
what you want to know about the kid? Leave him alone.
Okay.
He's a kid?
No, he's an elf, but he looks like a fairly
Examine
young
he might
elf.
be.
Mm.
Okay. Imagine
Mikey,
being young.
you find out that Ralph has joined the logging company only in the last handful of years and is actually the youngest member on their team, quote unquote. He is
Do you
very,
mean, like
very
actually
well.
youngest, or
Do what?
do you mean like actual youngest, or like
Yes,
just
age-
Or
Age-wise.
the least experience on the
Oh,
job.
damn?
No, he is only 20 years old.
Damn.
That
That
what
is the
fuck?
child.
Yeah, this is
We're
a
having
baby.
an infant lead.
Baby elf.
This is a babby.
He is
Oh,
a very young
God.
elf.
I feel bad for
Yeah.
what I might need to do.
Oh no.
You're
Uh,
going
And
to beat up the
everyone
baby?
at the logging company actually really, really likes him.
Mhm.
They explain to you that he has an interest in magic, but isn't particularly good with it himself, so just likes to study it. He's also very
Warlock.
good with
Sorry.
plants.
would
He seems to
Albedo,
know what could help them in the field and what could be a detriment.
Okay. Okay. Alright, and come back and thieves can't just relay what I found.
Yeah.
That they're a bit protective over him. They don't like
Would
people
Albedo
just
be?
talking about
Sorry.
them.
Would an Eldrin be able to judge this guy's age?
A what?
Eladrin.
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 It is a
Eladrin.
subrace of elf. He
Yeah,
Or
is
if
he's
I'd
a
be able to
Fey
tell
elf.
this guy's only
Eh.
20.
Yeah, you could probably get a pretty good clock on it if you're intelligent. You've got high intelligence, I think, right?
No.
No. All right, you're a
No.
charisma build. Regardless, you could probably get a pretty good beat on where you think his age is, and you'd say probably early 20.
So during a little bit of a conversation with them, I'll
Mhm.
kind of approach like, "Hey man, like, what's your life been like? Been out here long? You look pretty young,
I've only
considering."
been out here about 2 years. I was only allowed to leave once I had turned around 18, but I quite liked it out here. It's much
And
nicer to be
everything-
out here
Can-
among nature than to be cooped up in a house.
If my
Mm.
character is overhearing this, can Mikey roll a like nature or history check or something to see if and this is only if Mikey is overhearing this. So feel
I'd
free
say
to
you're
say
probably-
no.
I'd say you're probably back by the time Albedo starts his conversation with him.
Okay.
What is the check for exactly that you're asking
I
for?
want to see if this is normal for elf parenthood.
That's what I
History?
was literally about to ask as an Eldrin. I'm like, "Hey man, is your tribe? Hey Ralph, does your tribe let the people go out at 18 years? I was 100 before I was allowed to leave the village."
Not normally, and I'd prefer if you didn't go back and tell them where I am.
Okay.
No problem.
Mikey, based on what you know of Elvins, specifically,
Elvish.
Elves.
I need sleep. Elven kind for
Elves.
this area.
Mhm.
Elvin
I will
Presley.
shank you repeatedly.
Filthy knife-eared bastards.
Oh God.
Tharman.
They generally don't let them out anywhere near this young,
Mhm.
despite being physically mature, because they think they are too mentally immature to be out in the world. And they don't want them to, experience too many hardships at such a young age.
Mm.
So the fact that he's here at this age means there's a couple of reasons for it. He could be outcasted, he could have run away, he could have been kidnapped. There's a number of reasons why this could have happened.
Mikey
Any telling
still is
marks of
considering that we
banish?
might have to kill this guy. But
Murder hobo.
To be fair, how many
Yes.
people do you consider that we don't have to kill?
not too many, but
Yeah.
it's always an option.
Yeah.
But Mikey will be will note that as well, but he will go to River, and responding back in Thieves Can't go. They are rather fond of the boy. It seems he is very he's not good at magic, so he studies that, and he knows a bit about plants. I still don't like it. He could be putting up a front.
Would there be any way to talk to this guy? We don't have to roleplay the actual conversation, but to kind of get an idea if he's a good or bad person. Like, hey, what do you think of these other races? Like, any way to like charisma or insight.
Yeah, what do
into,
you think of
is
having
he a
a
good
harpy
person?
with you?
Role
Yeah.
play it. You want to try to figure that one out? Role play it.
Okay.
Do it.
So, you seem to be in a chipper mood.
Can we
Do
walk
you-
and talk at this point?
Yeah.
Yes,
way?
you are now walking and talking into the forest now that the
Awesome.
group is back together. That is why I said role play it. You are now walking into the forest. And he is a little in front of the group and is trying to guide everyone.
Mhm.
Chomsky
He is
hiding.
constantly he's on a constant vigil as he walks, constantly looking around them, and even looking at the ground and around the base of some trees as they move.
Mhm.
Does he seem like he's in an optimistic mood going into the Lost Forest?
Very much so.
He seemed to be in a good mood. This normal for you? Seems like it'd be kind of stressful going in here, especially your young age, little one.
It can be,
Beto.
especially when you come across some of the more dangerous things that like to lurk about. But as long as I'm careful and follow the traces of magic, I can more or less get through here with no issue.
What if we
Beto, why
came
did you
across
call
some
him little?
goblins?
So,
What do you mean?
Well,
Look how
I would
young this
be
guy is.
I would be relying on you all.
Oh, so if we came across some goblins, should we execute them or tie them up and let their friend save them later? What's your
Oh,
opinion on that?
well, that really depends.
Mhm.
If we have someone who can speak undercommon and try to talk sense to them, I'd much rather try to avoid fighting.
Goblins speak undercommon?
They usually speak Goblin.
nope.
Yeah, I know, right?
Was it Goblin? Darn,
Yeah.
I got it mixed up again.
Goblin is undercommon.
That's what I thought.
I thought it was
A goblin.
gobbledygook.
I don't.
Yeah, I thought
I
it was
wasn't
goblin.
aware that Goblin was undercommon.
Yes.
Yeah,
Gob-
it's undercommon.
It's
like a
undercommon
dialect.
is part of all of them.
Yeah, it's like
kinda
a dialect.
Kind of like how Terran is in Primordial.
Mm.
Terran and
I'll-
Aquin, I believe.
I'll ask him about a popular media entertainment that he's heard recently and ask who his favorite characters are. Is he the type of person that loves Homelander?
The fuck is a Homelander?
Jesus.
He doesn't really have access to those kinds of things out here, so he's not really caught up on that. But from where he left off on whatever book series he'd been reading before he ended up here, he was quite fond of the pets in the series. Not so much the people.
Okay, such a good guy. I love this guy. Albedo Jidlu was like, yeah, he's a good guy. He loves pets.
He's the
Little
kinda
guy
to
likes
read the
pets.
Warrior series.
Hey, everybody
what?
be
Yeah.
nice to him.
He's the kind of guy to read the Warrior series.
He is the kind of guy to read the Warrior series. That is exactly where that was headed.
Didn't you say he took notes on several of the party in a little notebook?
No. He has 3 books he's brought with him that Mikey is reading, and one of them is an incomplete bestiary that seems to be handwritten.
I just imagine he'd be writing down my name and
Well, how
under
else
it
would
is
it be
like
written?
total wuss.
Well, you'd have to look through the bestiary to find out.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to go around to each of the party at some point and just let them know, hey, this guy's really, really young. He's almost a baby. Be nice. Okay?
The
Just
fuck? How young
quietly
is
to each
he?
of you.
What is
Oh,
he, like 1?
He's only 20.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Al-
Not
Al-
100.
Albedo,
Dang,
I
that's really
don't know how to
young.
tell you this, but that's really fucking old.
Not
Not
for
for elves.
elves.
Oh, poor Luke.
Even to me, that's kind of young.
How old are you, Luke?
What?
Subprime life age speed.
I'm 4.
Oh, God.
You
Oh,
know,
okay.
Luke, that makes a lot of sense.
It does.
I'm an adult.
This makes
Ye-
things
No,
much
you're
clearer.
not.
Yes, I am.
Albedo thinks to himself, oh, God, am I friends with a 4-year-old?
I'm an
You turned a
adult.
4-year-old into a murderer.
What are y'all on about?
Well,
How old do you
how
think
long?
I am?
I mean, you look close to death, so
7.
30?
How high can you count?
I can count really high.
Do
it.
1,
They
2,
do it.
3,
Means when a
4.
number has 3 numbers in it.
Yeah, those people are dead, though.
I am about 110.
Oh.
You should be dead. Have you considered dying anytime soon?
Oh, poor
Not
Luke.
all
Or
races
tomorrow.
work the way harpies do.
Some of
Yeah,
us get
well,
to
it's
live
stupid
longer
'cause-
because the gods love us more.
No, harpies are the superior ones. You don't have to
Ralph-
live too long in this shit show of a world.
Ralph stops and cuts a little arrow into one of the trees on the side of their path and continues on.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful, buddy. And
Have we
Alvito will go
seen
help this
these
guy and
arrows
treating him
that-
like a child.
He's already done by the time you approach him.
Mhm.
The arrow that he cut in, are they on any of the other trees that we've passed by as we've been walking through?
No, not yet, but he has been doing this periodically. He seems to be marking your path as you go, just in case he accidentally steps into a loop.
I thought you said a loot, and I was like, I mean, she is
Oh no, don't
small.
step on a loot.
I mean, as small as loot is, even the commoner could punt her.
Oh,
Are you sure?
Well, I didn't say they'd survive the encounter, now did I?
That's true.
I would pay to see that.
Well, I
So-
mean, it's not like Luke can hurt them. She's not that strong.
How much strength do you think Loot has?
Not enough. Not a lot.
37
5.
modifier.
It's a
I believe
plus
it was
2. She has
13 because she
14.
could hold the sword.
Yeah, not that strong.
No, okay.
Stronger than Albedo.
She
Dang.
has a 14 to strength.
That's not bad. That's really good.
I mean, stronger than Mikey.
Wait, how's
Well-
wrong?
Well, Mikey, our strength is in mostly spread around our body, not just our biceps. We have to be very dexterous.
How
And
thick
quick.
is this foliage we're walking through? Are we always at risk of an ambush 5 feet away from us?
Yes, actually. It is the foliage is rather thick, and you notice that Ralph
need
is
to do a marching
actually
order.
keeping you guys are actually mostly are in a marching order with
Mhm.
Ralph in
Okay.
the front taking you down what is some kind of game trail for maybe a deer or
I
something.
thought you said gang trail.
I'll take directly behind him.
I'll take middle.
Mikey will be behind.
We need somebody
River.
with good eyes in the back. We need somebody with good eyes in the back.
Oh, Mikey will take back then.
Somewhere in the middle for me.
All right.
So we should do a marching order. Like
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like
River.
you guys have decided on it.
It does not sound like there's an order to it.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
that's
about?
not yet.
That's good
Yeah.
enough.
We've got River
front,
and
back, and
Mikey.
River in the front, Mikey in the back, and then everybody just clumped up in the middle. Is that didn't
Well,
sound like a
yeah.
marching order?
Yeah.
That is a marching order.
Tharman will join River at the front of the line.
I assume it's single file.
That's what I was thinking.
Not quite, but it probably
Like,
give you a little more room to.
Well, the way you were describing
That's
the
the
density
one.
of the forest, it sounded like we would need to do a marching order.
Well,
Everyone grab onto a
you
rope.
do. It's not quite. You have enough room around yourself when there's not someone right next to you. But if you were shoulder to shoulder, most of you could walk side by side.
Yeah, I'm not,
Not you,
walking
Mr.
shoulder
5
to
by
shoulder.
5.
I'm not walking shoulder to shoulder then.
Yeah, Mikey.
don't expect
Mikey
you
won't
to.
be
It-
either.
Yeah, so
I want
you're
my
basically
room to
single
breathe.
file. Mikey, what's your passive? 20 right now?
A
Uh,
bajillion.
You
No,
got light, right?
25 because of the bright light. Right. Mikey, you notice one of the arrows again.
I mean, should we all have lights of our own?
Torches.
Do I need one?
Because I've got
Pop a
my
torch.
my shield's giving me light up here.
He's got dark vision.
Yes.
Yeah.
Light still help.
I mean, I got torches in my bag.
Yeah.
Armin will draw
Okay.
the colossal greatsword.
So,
and he's ready to
Oh.
fight.
Mikey will take note and call out, I see one of your arrows."
Ralph will frown a little bit as he stops and looks back and kind of shimmies past everyone to look at it, runs his hand over it, frowns a little bit more, and starts like searching the area around them or around you all. Like he's looking at the trees and looking in the foliage itself.
What are you
Luke's
looking
going
for?
to
And then
look around too.
Maybe I can help.
How tall are the trees?
You can't see the top of them.
Mm.
They're tall. They're massive trees. He's frowning a little bit now, and he goes, "It seems I've taken a wrong turn. This is called the Lost Forest for a reason. I just need to find the proper path. What
Wait, it's
what
called
you're
the Lost
looking for?
Forest?
So what you're looking for is, you see how the path is going straight ahead of us right now?
Mm-hmm.
This is called a loop. You're looking for a break off of the straight path.
Mikey will begin to look for one.
Loot will also
Give me
assist.
a perception checks.
I'm going to check to see if there's anything stalking us while they do that.
Then give me a separate perception check.
Yippee.
14.
Just keep
I did
Wow!
better than Mikey.
Oh boy!
But I still
Wow.
got a 13
boy.
on a 3.
Hell yeah.
And a 20 for
Yeah.
checking our surroundings.
Oh.
Neither of you managed to spot the proper path. The hell was that? Dropping shit.
Yeah.
River. You do glimpse some of the shrubbery moving about, but it doesn't last for long. So there may be something in the area, there may not. It may
I
just
will-
have been something moving about.
I will quickly. I will stay. Step. Tharman, step to your left a bit. And I'll pull out my short bow
He
and
complies.
just fire an arrow into that bush.
Uh-oh.
Roll to hit.
And with disadvantage or straight?
Yes,
or...
because you disadvantage because you can't quite see your query. You just have a general area where it could be.
Okay.
Weary. What a word.
Sorry.
What's a laugh?
A 11.
There's something out there.
Congratulations! You hit a large rabbit.
Yeah.
Roll
Oh my
damage.
god, it's Harvey.
Oh god, it's
Oh
so
no, it's Harvey.
it's so fucking dead.
Roll
This
damage.
thing is so fucking dead.
Or block
Is this? I guess this isn't sneak attack. Like, did it know I was there?
You it wasn't expecting to get shot, so I'll give you sneak
Yeah.
attack on it.
Okay, yeah. This
no.
thing is hella dead.
How
Roll
dead is
damage.
it?
16 piercing damage.
Not bad.
You got a clean shot straight through the heart, and it's dead in a matter of seconds.
Loot immediately
Ooh.
jumps on it. If
Don't.
River lets
Oh,
it
wait,
known.
we're all gonna eat that.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? It's fine. Fine.
That
You guys can't eat raw shit.
is my
Jeez,
kill.
was that a
Yeah,
hunting
well,
shot
Let's
or
go
a
to go towards our dinner tonight.
was that a hunting
Ah,
shot or a combat shot? Did you mean to hunt that rabbit?
Oh,
You could have warned us.
okay. Tharman. You're gonna have to roll to catch him. Tharman,
Why?
as you weren't paying attention, roll to catch the falling Chomsky with disadvantage.
Okay, is that Dex?
Would that be acrobatics or what's the other one?
athletics.
hold on.
I would
Do
I
say
have
either
to-
or.
Athletics.
I would say this
Yeah.
is more like an acrobatics or it's.
Wait,
Catching
quick
the
question.
football is
or
athletic.
or
Before-
athletics.
This is
I'll let
like
you say
reaction.
either or.
This is like reaction speed and
Before I start
I do.
falling, do I do an investigation check or performance in the surrounding area of which I teleport so I could see?
Investigation.
Alright.
What are you looking for?
Your mom.
To see if I can see the
Ah!
tower.
did.
it.
That's an
Does-
athletic. So
Does he even make
have
it
to drop
above the
the
tree
sword.
line with 30 feet?
No, he does not. You see nothing but tree branches. And then Tharmand misses you, and you take 13 damage as you hit the ground.
Oh shit, buddy. You okay? Hey, remember we've talked about getting high before. No, not chemically, just
We have?
vertically.
I want to get high.
Yeah, we were gonna prank you, and we needed to get on top of a building, but the building was way too high. Remember, I can teleport you. Tharman can throw
I
you.
should have consulted to you first.
No, I love the enthusiasm, but you're gonna be the first to die.
Rip Chomsky.
Uh,
Ralph looks
Loot.
mildly concerned.
how tall are these trees, Ralph? God, that's so close to Raph. It's weird.
I know, right? I keep wanting to say Wrath.
Yeah.
Is it?
Same.
They're upwards of 60 foot on average. Some of the larger ones even reaching 100 foot in height.
Oh shit, Chomsky, you still down? I could teleport you 30 feet, and then you'd Misty Step 30 feet if you got any magical. And you can get on top of the trees and see what you're looking for.
Mm,
Could we
guys,
also involve loot? See
Loot
if we can get
raises
any
her
higher?
hand. I
Or
can
Loot could
fly,
fly.
you dumbasses.
I forgot.
I don't think the
I'm
Lost
sorry.
Forest will be able to.
Okay,
will be able to get
so
good navigation.
it's
with
not
just
about
I'm
the
like-
surrounded
finding.
by idiots.
It's not about finding the tower. It's about throwing him and seeing if we can do it.
It's about sending a message, Batman.
Please, gnome doesn't even taste good. If he dies, we don't even get a good meal out of it.
Yeah.
But Luke, would you mind going up there? Just be careful. I hope no giant eagles or something eat you. But
I
would you
can
mind
fight
seeing
an
how close we
eagle.
are?
I'm better. Part of the vulture clan. Whatever. Fuck off. Bye. And she flutters up top.
Yeah,
Make
and
an
just look
Arcana
out.
check.
Make sure this guy isn't leading us into a trap.
Yeah,
Arcana.
yeah.
Make an Arcana check.
You know,
What?
he can
Say
hear you. He can hear you.
Yeah, that was intentional. Just joking.
flaccid 20.
Ew. You're nasty.
As you fly up, you feel as if the space around you tries to warp, but you make it to the top of the tree line and you can see around them. But you can't see directly down to where your group is.
Oh no.
You can see the logging company off in the distance.
Okay.
What kind of distance have we made? Yeah.
Probably a couple of miles at best.
And my question is, are we going in weird fucking directions? Like into it at the middle, then north, and now we're over here, and now we're over here.
It's
you
gonna take
can't-
us 3 days to get there.
Yeah.
We have not made a lot of progress.
Yeah.
You have not. You've not made
Okay.
much progress, and right now Ralph is trying to find your proper path again, and everyone is causing problems and distracting him.
Oh
I
no.
assume we're about right here.
If Mikey would have the ability to attempt to look for the path again, he would.
You'd have to ask Ralph what he's looking for.
He did.
right?
Ralph has already explained. Make me an Arcana check this time.
Okay, that's significantly worse.
Thurman, you're good at
Nice.
Holy shit!
Flaccid 20.
Mikey,
God fucking
Stop.
get
Nothing.
Stop.
That is the
the
new word.
worst. Like with a +10, I get single digits. With a +2, 18. What the fuck?
18. Tis your curse.
Mikey,
Enjoy your flaccid 20.
Yeah. Anyway.
it seems as if the forest is actively against you, as you swear a tree has shifted about 5 foot into the path you need to take. You could easily step around the tree and continue on your path.
Mikey goes, found the path here.
I'm not sure
Excellent.
if
Thank you, my friend.
this
No
would be too meta, but would Albedo be noticing any kind of Fey if shit's moving around like in the Fey forest? You know what I mean?
You'd have to be making a check for that. You can make an Arcana check to see.
I was like, I didn't know if that'd be too meta, but I just think it would be something that he wouldn't have to think about.
Well,
to notice.
here's the question. Has Albedo yet noticed the magic properties of the forest? And if so, is Albedo investigating that magic? If so, give me an Arcana check. If you don't think Albedo
would
is
not
doing
be.
that, no.
Should
No,
we let
brother.
Luke come back down now?
Loot.
Luke,
Probably
Luke's
want to
still
come
doing
back
something.
down.
Did you see
What
the
if I
tower?
just want to fuck off?
Do
Yeah, did I
that.
see the tower?
That was always allowed.
You can see the tower, yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fucking gnats in
I-
my
I'm-
room.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
Which
Lou was doing
direction?
something, and we kept didn't let her finish.
So, Lou, are you gonna fly back down to your group?
No, she's going to kill them all with a fireball right now.
I knew it.
Uh,
Fireball.
Yeah, fell.
no.
So instead of everyone
sense
trying to
great
make a deck
fireball.
save, as you cast this fireball, it hits like straight air and it just springs back into your face. Make a deck saving throw.
I'm joking. She wouldn't have cast fireball.
Jokes aside, are you
can't-
rejoining your group?
No. Yeah, she is. Sorry. I meant to say yes.
Give me another Arcana check.
You're so contrarian. You almost said no when you meant yes.
Yeah, I know. Another Arcana check.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Ooh boy.
Lou, you
You're
make
fine.
it back to the ground, except you're not on the path. You're not quite sure where you are. Everybody, loot has not returned.
Lou.
Loot. Where are you?
I'm going to use that trait that I was talking about.
Start tracking.
Perfect.
Roll
how
it.
long do we wait before we do this?
Yes, that is a good
Probably-
question. How long are you waiting before you do this?
How long
Darman.
does it take for what's his nuts to try to find his path again?
What's his nuts?
Well, Mikey found it, so.
Rifle.
Yeah, the path
Ralph.
has been
Okay.
found.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
long do you wait before you try to start looking for the missing?
Less than 5 minutes. Maybe like 3.
I was saying like probably
supposed to
go up,
maybe
come down.
minutes.
10.
60 seconds.
Maybe.
So
Yeah.
about a minute.
I would say probably like 5 minutes.
Well, with the 21, you do find her. And
Oh.
she's actually closer than you think, but you can't hear each other until you go over and drag her back to the group.
Hi, what's that? Oh, hi.
It's okay, Lou. You don't have to be
Darman
scared
approaches
anymore.
you with his eyes closed.
What?
I'm
What?
not scared. I think Tharman's just weird. What happened? Why did you all
Where'd you
leave
go?
me?
If you have to use the bathroom, just let us know.
I
Scared
didn't
us.
need to piss.
Where'd you go?
I was trying to get back, and y'all left.
We didn't
I
move.
did
This
warn you to.
place-
You haven't moved.
This place.
It is-
Fucking shitty ass.
Is
Mikey.
magically altered.
Yes. It
Mikey?
tries to turn us around.
We need to
We
stick
can't-
together.
Separate.
I was
Okay,
raised
okay.
in a forest in the Fae. I don't know if I'd be able to help at all, though. Not
If
very
there
good
was-
with.
Is there a way you can see if you can understand the way this magic works? Maybe it'll help us
Yeah.
get through the forest better.
Yeah.
I'm
It
sure
probably
the
doesn't
3
work like the
days.
Fae.
I'm sure
This is
the
probably a trap.
I'm
Yeah,
sure the
sorry.
3
Ralph-
days might be including possible mishaps and circles that we might get into. Am I correct,
Ralph, is this
Indeed.
is
Yeah,
this normal?
It is for the most part. It's very easy to get lost here, hence why they call it the Lost Forest.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you flew
always
up
wondered.
and flew down in a straight line, correct? So how did you get off path by so far?
I wanna test that with a rope now. Tie you to a
You know-
rope and let you fly up. I
Mr.
have a
Ralph,
rope.
was
She would
it?
kill you.
Mr. Ralph, was it?
Yes, you can drop the mister.
So, you said you were a skilled navigator of these forests. Is there
Uh,
something you're not telling us? Because it seems you've gotten off track pretty instantly.
When
I
the
told you I was good at it. I didn't say I was perfect at it.
Also, to be fair,
The-
when the trees themselves move, it's kind of hard to. It's kind of hard to account for everything.
Hey, Luke
My
paid him for a
experience-
job.
My experience says that the forest is somehow actively against people who are traveling through it.
They know that we're going to the tower, maybe.
I don't
Something
think
like that.
that's necessarily it specifically. Just that the forest likes to shuffle around and get people lost.
Can we bargain with the forest? And Albedo will go, "Hey, forest, we're trying to go to this tower, and we don't want to hurt the
I think you
forest.
have
We're here to be
issues,
nice."
Albedo.
Make a
Hey,
wisdom
maybe it
saving
works.
throw.
Oh
The
shit!
forest.
I'm kidding.
This
Don't.
is.
Put that
I was like,
rope
this
away,
isn't our.
Chomsky.
This isn't our cursed wisdom campaign. Hell yeah.
I heard my name.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Oh,
You
That
do
rope away from me.
you do not get a reaction. Chomsky is starting to try to tie rope around Luke.
Chomsky,
Loot hisses
stop.
at him.
We're not
That's
going to
not
get
enough rope.
anywhere if we stop to do these things.
That's not enough rope.
It might be better for us to just continue on.
Yeah, I'll attack you like the ducks did.
Saying above board, are we done with shenaniganery? Is that
please.
I guess
Okay.
so. At the moment. For
So
the
you-
moment.
Ralph starts back down the path, with you all following in a fairly tight line.
Do you want to
And-
try to help
Yo, they're
him,
tight.
Carmen?
surely we're
Can I
all
assist
helping,
him?
right? But like advantage on
In
if
what
he's
way
doing
would you
rolls.
assist him?
I'm not exactly sure, but I would offer assistance.
I mean, Carmen, aren't you good at like traversing forests and finding trails and
I think it's
just
hunting.
generalized
trail.
traversing
Wait a minute. What kind of gnome?
these areas?
Tundra is
Aren't
more
you?
my domain.
I'm a forest gnome. Why can't I help with this?
Oh well, hey, you're good
I
at
wonder
it.
if you have
Why
any.
haven't you said something before, Chomsky?
Yeah.
Do you have any feats or
You're
actual?
also
Yeah,
a ranger.
Chomsky.
And if you got the let me see here.
Yeah, what
Deft
was your favorite
Explorer.
terrain?
Do
My
you have
favorite ter-
Deft Explorer or Natural Explorer? That's the question.
Do I even have a favorite terrain?
You should
It's
have
just
multiple
forest.
favorite
Should.
terrains.
This specific.
Yeah, I believe you selected forest, but yes, you need to also check if you have deft terrain or the other one.
The other one?
Deft Explorer or favorite terrain. Which one of those two did you choose?
I don't have either.
You should have one or the other.
You should.
Oh, you
I
poor
would-
soul.
Oh,
This
I
wasn't
didn't hear anything.
made
Hello.
aware when I was making my character.
This
You
might have
get-
been a level up thing, though.
It's a level
So-
1 feature.
It's like it's level 1.
And I believe we talked about this before because you told me you were going to pick the forest as your favorite terrain.
Okay. If that was the case, then it probably was Natural Explorer.
Okay, give me just a second.
Because if you chose a favorite terrain, you have a favorite terrain. If I remember correct, also you're like level 6 in ranger, right?
I think so.
So you have
Yeah,
two
you are.
favorite terrains.
Okay, I'm gonna make one of them forest. What are the other ones?
Arctic coast, desert, grassland, mountain, swamp, underdark,
Urban.
urban.
Urban these nuts. Sorry.
Oh, I'd say I'll do grassland for the second one.
Okay.
Plains. Ooh, nice. That's
Yeah.
always
Yeah, the
helpful.
plains.
So, yeah, whenever you make intelligence or wisdom checks related to him, your proficiency bonus is doubled using the skill that you use. Using the skill that you're proficient in, so basically gives you
Okay.
expertise specifically relating to your favorite terrain.
You know,
Okay.
Ralph, I got a question for you, real quick.
I gotta do
If we
some
tied
research
a
on this
couple
thing.
ropes together, tied it to loot, and loot flew
Didn't
into
he
their
tell
direction.
y'all that this doesn't
What?
work?
If you fly above the trees that are fucking with us, and we fly toward the tower, you fly toward the tower, we'll just follow the rope.
This forest isn't natural. I don't think that's a reliable.
Oh my god.
They've lost
plan.
people using the rope method before. Ralph has informed
Oh,
us
okay.
already.
Yeah. So with the rope method, it still feels taut on the end that they tied to a tree, but on the workers' end, it went slack, like it was cut.
Gotcha.
Mm.
This is why you don't trust fucked up forests, guys. Why are we here even?
Interesting.
I
So
fell asleep during all our
I actually
conversations.
am quite curious as to why you all are trying to get to the tower in the Lost Forest.
I have no idea either.
I wasn't here
Well,
last session.
I thought
That
Mikey
wasn't-
talked to somebody and told us the clue to go here.
Mikey told told you guys that the reason we were doing this is because he's
Yeah.
pretty sure that the people who are responsible for the gene splicing are here. And if we
Okay.
go
Oh.
here,
Yeah.
take them out, we can probably stop the gene splicing from happening.
Yeah.
Or
I'll
at least learn
look
more
at
information.
Yeah. I'll look at Ralph and say, yes, it is a quite interesting question.
What question?
Well, he asked why we were here, why we were looking for this
I
place.
don't think he asked. I think.
I thought Billy just said
No,
that.
Ralph asked. I am
Oh,
quite
okay.
curious why you all are traveling through the Lost
Mhm.
Forest.
I
as
thought that
well.
was just Billy
Yeah.
in general.
Yes,
Nope.
it's quite curious indeed.
We heard about the Lost Tower Keep, and we're very, very interested in it.
There might be treasure.
Ah, okay. Well, I never really bothered to actually explore the tower, so I'm not quite sure.
Insight check.
Yeah.
For insight.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't trust this guy at all. Regardless of my roles, I don't trust him at all.
Yes!
partake in
Natural
this as
20!
well.
Holy shit.
Hey,
I-
Natural 13!
it's a hard 20. It's not
I
classic
think
anymore.
I know
Yeah,
why
hard.
I don't have favored terrain.
Was it
Why?
too hard to remember?
I have favored enemy.
No. Favorite
You
enemy
still
and
have
favorite
favored-
terrain are not mutually exclusive. You can have both of them.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's either you have Natural Explorer or Deft Explorer.
Yeah.
One of them gives you expertise, one of them gives you favored terrains.
Yeah.
Where's the other one?
For your natural 20, he seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
He actually seems a little creeped out when he talks about the tower.
Well, let us keep.
Is there a
Turning
reason why you
on,
haven't
but-
actually looked into it?
Well, I've managed to get there, I think, twice before, and it just kind of creeps me out. I opened the door once and peeked inside, and it was just a really big room.
Yeah,
So
that
I
sounds
left.
like an atrium. Have you
Because
never
that's
seen an
natural
atrium?
explorer.
Loot knows what an atrium is? The fuck?
An
Loot,
atrium
how do
literally
you
is.
know? How do you
How
know
does
what
Loot know?
Yeah,
How do
that's
you know? Loot is a lore bard. She's read a lot of
okay.
shit.
That's fair. Loot is a lore bard. I forgot about that. So
Lore bard
Loot
doesn't
would.
necessarily mean you're knowledgeable on things.
Okay, but also atrium literally is just a word. Like an
Yeah,
atrium
and
is
Loot's
the
lived in a
opening.
fucking trees her entire life. Her
Okay,
entire 4
and-
years of life.
Yeah, she's well read in her 4 years of life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't believe that. But regardless.
She's very well read.
No, she's not. She can barely fucking read.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just really hard for her. She's dyslexic.
Anyways,
They don't know what dyslexia is yet.
you all continue on the path, and this time you actually manage to not get turned around and make it deeper into the forest. Before you find a small circular clearing that's big enough to set up camp in.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, are we camping?
We might need
I'd like to
for
keep
one.
an eye out for bugs, worms, caterpillars,
Are
butterflies.
you scared of
Moths.
bugs?
No spiders in there.
Why do you bring up moths? Huh?
Yeah.
How I
Mikey
Don't know, I can't
remembers.
seem to place my finger on it.
Nah, y'all ain't had to deal with moths yet. The only things y'all have had to deal with are the butterflies.
Yeah,
yeah,
moths,
butterflies.
butterflies, same shit.
Very close.
No, it's not.
Same
Are there
shit.
any insects in the forest?
There are plenty of insects in the forest. It's a forest.
You guys, we should gather some of these up and
okay.
wink, wink,
Everyone-
check on them.
Everyone make perception checks who wants to then.
Okay.
Alright.
What are these perception checks?
And for
just
fun, I'll give a
checking for-
bardic to Mikey.
What do you
Okay.
want?
checking
I will use
checking
that.
like
D8.
the wildlife and the insects and such around you, apparently.
Okay.
Oh,
You're
fuck
looking
that.
for
I'm not- I
bugs.
retract that.
26.
I retract that.
Which is
Yeah,
one
just trying
over
to
my passive.
Okay. So they look like normal bugs to you. You don't see
Mhm.
anything special about them or anything that would be a cause for concern. Except for
No.
you, Luke.
Oh,
What?
Luke, you swear that on the lower branches of one of those trees, there's a duck sitting there and just staring at you.
Guys, I think the ducks are coming back for us.
Does my
Duck
character
That's
see
every-
the duck?
Chomsky, no.
everyone- As everyone else
fine.
turns to look at the duck you point out, it's not there.
I hate it here. I think I'm going insane, guys.
Dude,
Hey,
please.
welcome to the club.
It must be the
Don't
forest.
mention ducks.
Albedo, you've already been insane.
Yeah, hell yeah. Good times.
You have so many issues, my guy.
So much to write about. All the greatest artists are not.
Are not artists? What?
There's a thing in my natural explorer that catches my eye.
All right,
What is
so it has already been over an hour, and I missed that timing, so I'm gonna go ahead and impose our 10-minute break real quick.
Cool.
I'm drawing Sylvar.
Oh, by the way, did you?
Were you advised
were-
we use your token?
Did they tell you
No.
about me using Zilvar's token?
Yes,
Yes.
I
yes,
heard
you-
about it from 2 people. Sylvar's old token.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love.
I put a spider on her back. It was invisible. It was great.
I
Yeah, just
doubt
to
that
put
she.
this out there. Would anybody? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's fucking mean, Billy. Actually,
I was
What?
just gonna. Say,
a fucking spider on Zilvar's back.
And it was invisible.
I don't know if what the
Sylvar
everybody's
wouldn't
schedule's
care
like,
about it.
John, you especially, but I'd love to play like an extra hour on Mondays. I've been really enjoying that campaign.
Oh,
God,
actually,
As
So
have
I have to
That would be awesome.
I have to work the following mornings. That's the
Wait, what?
problem.
we're
Skill
doing our
issue.
10
Skill
minute break.
issue.
I'm cool
could
with
start-
playing an extra hour if everyone wants to extend it the hour, but I'm not going to complain about the current time frame.
if
Yeah,
We're
like
doing
we
our
could
10
do
minute break.
another. Yeah, we're at a 15-minute.
Alright, I'll be
10-minute
right back.
break.
An hour earlier.
Yeah,
Got it.
I can't do
but
an
I
hour
also
earlier.
understand.
Gotcha.
Well, you're just cringe, so
Skill issue.
I get off
Skill issue.
work at 8.
skill issue. Okay, we'll stop getting off at work.
Yeah, just get a
No. No.
Damn.
don't ju-
you're
I don't
fucking
judge
on
how you
company
jerk it.
time? You're jerking it? You mean zerking it because of this
Stop.
art? Zerking it because of the art that I'm drawing? Get it?
Yeah,
Get it?
yeah, whatever.
Get it?
Whatever. That's
You're not
I
funny,
heard-
Esther.
I heard jerk it.
so. When we come back to this, should we try to like gas through the forest a little bit faster?
Maybe. Yeah. I'm so funny, guys. I don't. My boss said that he forgot about me again today.
Deserved, honestly.
Literally yesterday, he was like, "Oh, Rachel, I forgot that you were here," and I'm like, "Cool, not for long, but I'll take offense to that." And then today, he said it again. He was like, "Oh, I forgot you were here." I'm just like, Danny, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Do keep in mind we are live streaming and recording.
Get
Okay,
fired
hi,
for
Danny.
less. He's watching right now.
Yeah.
No,
she.
Danny knows that I would be joking and stuff. Everyone there would know that I'm joking and stuff. Because we all literally are just like, ugh, we should all die. We'll be like,
Yeah,
hey, can you
sounds about
hang
right.
something? We'll be like, hey, can you hang this thing for me? And the other person will almost always reply, I wish you could just hang me instead. I'm like, yeah,
That's so dark.
it is, but what else do we have for us?
Yeah. So this
Ugh.
this
Retail
guy's
hell.
definitely like a clone or something that left this building, right?
I don't think he's a clone. I think he is either a
definitely-
warlock or something, or somehow connected to it in some way. I don't think he's a clone. I just think
He's definitely like a simulacrum that's used all their magic, right? Right.
you're a simulacrum.
So next time you fight a simulacrum, you somehow figure it out before you kill them, and you bring that existential crisis on them. You're just a simulacrum. You're created to die.
But this guy is totally sus.
I
I
don't know what
really
you're
don't
talking
see how. I'll be
Y'all,
honest.
okay, Riley, you think so
What are you
many people
talking
are
about?
sus who are literally so
Like-
chill.
Like he's 20 years old, probably because he's like a clone of somebody who's actually older than that.
Working as a logging company forest guy.
I just
One of
think
those
that he
dangerous
escaped his
professions.
horrible, abusive family.
Better than being in Sylvar's position.
What?
What do you mean?
Getting smited by Lolth or turn into a fucking spider thing?
Yeah, getting
Or
smited
have
by
to
Lolth
kill
is
your own
pretty rough.
spice.
It's
Spice?
Spice?
Spouse.
Spouse.
Oh.
There you
Spice my
go.
mom?
There you go.
Who fucking did the Zuko thing, Triste? Yeah, I had to murder my brother. One of the first things I ever did. That's rough.
buddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sylvar
fuck.
literally does not care. She's literally like, why would that be rough? That was perfectly normal and fine. Sylv just like, I don't understand how that's rough, but okay. Whatever helps you sleep at night, I guess.
Ooh, you know what sounds chaotic good? Oh
What?
shit, maybe I should. It might be cooler
Sylvar,
as a secret, but I can't keep
zerking it.
secrets. No, actually, I'm gonna keep this a secret. Everybody forget I said it.
Oh,
You're
My new god
You-
calls out to me.
you should
Forever.
not feel
Sylvar's-
this comfortable around us, I swear. You're so
What?
fucking weird sometimes.
Shut the fuck up.
You're so fucking weird sometimes.
I'm gonna
He's
kick
not.
your
It's all
ass.
fine.
You leave Sylvar zerking it alone.
Nobody's weak.
And it wasn't even me who gave that idea, it was Bear.
You still drew it.
I've literally been drawing it and I sent it to him and he's like, wow, she's zerking it.
I stand by what I said.
I'm not weird. I'm the most normal person here.
No.
I am very normal. I don't understand why you refuse to believe so.
I believe it.
Thank you. See, finally, a nice person in this hellhole.
I don't want to hear it. Loot.
Anyways,
I
fun
just-
fact, I have to
I've never
have to-
sensed malice from you.
Yippee! I have to dismantle my gecko's entire tank this week. I'm really upset about this. Like, not in tears
Tomorrow's-
upset, but like mad.
Tomorrow
'Cause
is
I'm
going to
not-
be an interesting day for me.
Oh, good luck.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just gonna say,
I am
my gecko's
back.
tank just has a shit ton of fungus inside of it, and I've been fighting
that's
it,
not healthy,
and I
is it?
can't. The fungus is fine. It's not going to hurt him. It's just
Is fungus and mold different things? Because can't you breathe in mold?
fungus and mold are similar,
Among Us.
but the fungus isn't bad for him. It's just bad for the isopods that are in the tank. So I'm going to, because it can cause a whole colony crash. So I'm going to have to take out all the wood and bake the wood, take out all the plants and put it in a 10% bleach solution, take out all the soil and toss it outside because I can't use the soil anymore, take out all the rocks and soak that in bleach solution too.
You
And
got something to do. You won't be bored.
Nerd.
Yeah, but I'm busy this entire week, and I don't know when my new dirt is getting in, so fuck me, I guess. Poor Nacrin is going to have to live with fungus for, like, a good
Aw.
bit.
Carly, what do you got going on tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow is we're putting in a walking trail in a town in my state. As we're streaming, I won't say where, but we have to take out this old terracotta sewer line and do a
Ooh.
pump around to put in a concrete pipe underneath it and replace it with ductile iron.
All right, I'm back.
Is that the one right there? It's right
Don't-
next to the
we're
side of the
streaming.
road. I know I drive right by that on
We're
my way home
streaming.
from the job site I work
We
on
are.
right now.
We are.
Yeah.
You never know who's gonna figure things out.
Yeah,
Don't dox
that's why
yourself,
we're leaving
man.
it vague. I'll ask that later.
Huh.
Hey, how's my 30 for my backflip?
Chomsky, you land on your back. You take no damage. Luke,
30
you do
for
a
a
perfect backflip.
the
That was
god,
a beautiful
the
backflip.
godliest of backflips.
Nobody was
Literally
looking.
the best backflip
Nobody
that you've
was
ever
looking.
seen.
A fucking double backflip.
No, Chomsky was
All
looking.
right.
Chomsky witnessed this.
You
No,
land on
I
my
thought
back.
Chomsky did it.
Oh, Chomsky did a backflip. He just landed on his back. I did the perfect
My
backflip.
already
Ah.
injured back.
Oh shit! Another. Oh no! It just rolled the d20 when I switched to the fucking screen.
Alright.
I was like, "Oh, you did it again!
You
Another
have-
30?"
We are back
You have
to it.
tempted Thorman's fate.
Oh no. What is that
All right.
for, Tharman?
Dexterity backflip.
Backflip.
Yeah, Tharman doesn't.
Alright.
Tharman doesn't do backflips. He just spins like in Tetris.
Okay. Tharman
Does a spin.
looks Luke dead in the
Rotate the
eye.
square.
Listen, Tharman looks Luke square in the eye, sword still on his back, jumps up with legs still perfectly straight, and goes back and manages to land perfectly on his feet.
Rotates.
You know, I would be impressed, but mine was cooler.
Get rotated.
You're what?
I don't
Idiot.
believe that
You
shit
do, a
rotated.
fairly, you do a fairly good backflip.
I don't think you would ever
Ralph
admit
is
to being
looking
impressed.
at you all like you're insane.
Even
Hi, Rap.
good.
Mikey
gotta know the
is
backstory, Ralph.
trying to ignore everyone.
Mikey, do a backflip.
Mikey's just like, I'm not with them.
Mikey, Lycana is starting to throw a fit. She has not been fed in a while.
Oh,
Who?
He will feed her. Lacking
our
Who?
pet.
Oh, is it that
Take
late in the
care of
day?
that.
the little the blue dragon. He wasn't aware it was so late, so he will
Oh,
definitely.
okay.
As we
I
set up
just like
camp,
to
we'll
imagine my hellhound is just
I didn't realize you named it,
trusted
so.
Yeah.
with me.
her name is
Oh,
Lakine.
that's right, we
It's
set up-
draconic for surprise.
Aw.
That's right. We set up camp, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
We did.
We're
Set up
gonna
these
let
nuts.
Junior run around.
Mhm.
Me drawing balls.
Junior
What?
disappears into the foliage.
And he's lost.
Cool.
He's gone forever.
Gone forever.
Bye, Junior.
Gone.
Oh well.
As you all think about
He'll be
this,
back, I'm sure.
Those guys
as you
follow
all
the
think about this, you hear the roar of Junior as Junior starts scaring animals in the area for fun.
No, I thought something
No.
was scaring Junior. I thought something was scaring Junior.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's
same.
Junior, and if you can't see Junior, everybody make the saving throw. What was it again, Tharman?
8 wisdom.
Everyone make
Cool.
a wisdom saving throw.
I just got
Loot
back.
is not wise.
Oh,
What happened?
boy.
We're making a saving throw.
You saved.
Everybody?
Yeah, wisdom
You
save.
saved.
Yeah,
Yep,
for
everybody make a wisdom save.
Junior was let loose. He ran into the
Foliage.
foliage and then started roaring for fun. And now we have to make the saving
wait,
throw.
it's like do we really need to make the save throw? You heard him scream a
apparently-
It's
lot,
funny.
a lot. We know
It's
exactly
funny,
what's making
apparently,
this
yeah.
noise. We know exactly
You
what
are
is making
frightened.
this noise.
Then
Each
I'll give
creature
you
of the
advance.
hatchling's choice.
Oh, if it's the hatchling's choice, I forgot about that. Never mind then, because the hatchling would not be deliberately picking your friends.
Dang.
That's sad. I would
Got a
deliberately
4 on
kill
my
them.
wisdom throw.
Yeah,
Carrying
I
that
thought it
curse
was an
over.
AoE thing.
Yeah.
I apologize. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
the night mostly
Minus-
goes all right. One of the
Popping up on a
things
tiny
that
hut.
Ralph, one of the things that Ralph packed was actually a small cooking set.
Mm-hmm.
So he starts to set up to cook.
I will also set up to cook and start cooking that rabbit.
Luke's
And whatever
drooling.
whatever parts of the deer and such that we've caught along the road that are left.
If Ralph is allowing it, Mikey will begin on the bestiary.
Oh, he absolutely will. It is mostly creatures that he has come across in the forest. So a lot of them are rather mundane. You've got the
Mhm.
giant rabbit, which actually can be rather dangerous if you're not trained to fight. But they generally would rather run than fight you.
How
Mhm.
giant are
Um,
they?
you, you know the ones that you'll find like pictures of where they're like 4 foot fucking tall when people are hugging them, and
Yeah.
they'll stand like 4 foot. Yeah, it's one of them big bastards.
They're as tall as me and Loot.
Yeah, it's as tall
There
as
are-
Loot.
They're ROUSs, rabbits of unusual size.
Yeah.
Does my character spot anything that looks like it's hybrids?
There's an
Yeah.
entry on the ducks.
Really?
One of these entries mentions that he is certain at least 1 or 2 of these ducks aren't actually ducks, but he's not quite sure what they are, as most of the time they look and act like normal ducks. But every once in a while, they'll give off this presence that's unnatural and makes the writer feel uneasy about them being in their presence.
Mikey doesn't like that.
Oh dear.
Dun dun dun. Do you share that with anybody?
Mikey, after reading that bit, will go to Loot and go, Loot, I
Yeah.
need to talk about the duck you've been seeing.
Now, before you
It-
talk about that,
It's
here's
weird.
your plate and here's your plate, and then
Thank
you.
a smaller plate
Could
for
I
the little.
do a cheap
dragon.
history
Thank you.
test on
Oh.
the forest?
Gourmet. What's
What
on the
was that,
forest?
Chomsky?
Could I do a cheap history check on the forest?
What are you going for specifically?
Or wait, am I looking for history or wisdom? What am I
What,
trying to do?
what's your question about the
Are you
what are
forest?
you
trying
trying
to
to
get
do?
general knowledge about this forest and what's known about it?
Well, what I had in mind was the duck, but then y'all just brought it up. I'm like, oh wait, it's been mentioned. Considering the duck's in the forest.
Oh yeah, ducks. That's common knowledge. Ducks aren't normally standing on tree limbs in a forest. That is not a thing ducks do. Ducks like water.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I think I'd be actually terrified if I saw a duck roosting on a tree.
Well, it could be.
Like
But
a
yeah,
chicken.
Mikey is
Oh
specifically
yeah, a wood duck. But I'm
asking
talking about the
Loot,
normal duck set.
Loot about this duck, wanting to get
Yeah,
as much
well,
information as possible.
okay, so it's got a creepy, beady little eye like a
Luke,
lambosaurus. And it flaps its wings like this, and she flaps her wings and spreads them out. And she's just like mimicking
Mm.
the gross little nasty duck.
Luke, make a
Turning
perception
in-
check.
You're turning into
Oh.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Luke, Luke, make a perception check.
Or
There it
Courage
is.
the Cowardly Dog.
Fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Luke, behind Mikey as you make this explanation, you swear you see that duck again and it is grinning at you. And then
She
it
flips it
starts to
off.
fade away.
She flips its fading
Oh
body
no.
off.
That
Mikey will
sounds.
go
Fuck
to
off,
look for it. Does he see?
Yeah.
On.
Roll me a perception or
Cheshire Dog.
investigation. Your
Mikey,
choice.
don't head out too far.
I would also look in that direction.
And question, would my passive perception or my passive investigation catch this thing?
You are actively looking for something, so no,
Okay.
it will be a check.
Okay, just double checking.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
You
Blasted
think
20.
you hear wings, but that's about as much as you get.
Could I also do a perception check?
Sure. I doubt you're going to get a whole lot higher than that, though.
What the
No.
fuck?
You get nothing at all.
Does Mikey get a general direction of where the wings are? Or flapping, specifically?
They're up in the trees, and they seem to be heading back the way you came, as if towards the logging company.
How close are they, specifically?
It's a fair distance already.
No line of sight.
No
Well,
line of sight.
Even with no line of sight, Mikey, I was thinking if Mikey could gauge the distance and it was right, he would, even if it was at disadvantage because he can't physically see the thing, would try and throw a dagger at it. But if it's too
Mikey,
far away,
you're the
I
duck.
won't be able to
I'd
do
say
it
it's about
regardless.
60 foot from you currently.
Let me actually double check a dagger then.
That's 60
Yeah.
foot is the long range.
Yeah, it'd be a disadvantage, I think, at that range. if
Even
you
with
could even
this
make that.
advantage, Mikey will basically grab one of his daggers and toss it in the direction of the flapping.
Do
I
it.
love ducks
Let's
too.
see it.
The duck of terror.
Don't worry, Chomsky. It'll all come back around in the end.
Like, I literally have one tattooed on my fucking leg.
Oh,
Don't
what
worry,
kind of duck?
Chomsky. It'll all come back around.
What kind of duck?
It's a rubber duck on his leg.
Oh, that's stupid as shit.
Oh.
On her leg.
Your
That's fucking rude.
Why would
Gosh,
you
darn
ever
it.
get?
The
Was that a
duck-
nat 20?
That was a nat 20.
Oh.
But
It breaks the heart.
it is an 11 to hit.
You miss.
I'm not
Your
surprised.
dagger sails up into the trees and it's gone. You don't even hear it hit
Oh.
anything.
What the fuck was that for, Mikey?
Trying to kill
was
the
that?
duck. We might have a
Yeah,
You're
that
seeing
seems
the duck
pathetic.
now?
I'm not
Oh god, it's
seeing it.
contagious.
Yeah, let's make Mikey schizo.
I'm not seeing the duck. The duck is
Hey, look.
just turning invisible.
I don't know
It
what you're
turned
talking about,
invisible.
Mikey. There is no duck.
You need to stop gaslighting people. And
Oh, yes,
Mikey
sir.
will
Hey, look.
smack her on the head.
Well,
The duck
Hey,
was
Luke.
inside us all along.
hey, Luke, don't you have the invisibility spell? Just out of curiosity?
I don't.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
I have sending though.
Me too.
I shouldn't have taken sending, honestly, then, because no,
Yeah, because you don't have any friends to fucking talk to.
Damn.
you hear in your voice, you hear in your head, hey, bitch ass motherfucker, hey, can I get another plate of food? Hey.
I'm hungry. Are we there
I will
yet?
walk over with another plate of food, and I will smack her on the head exactly like Mikey did.
Ooh, you could cast sending on the duck. It just needs an intelligence of 1 to understand.
Oh my god!
Torture it.
Immediately goes and cast sending on the duck. That
What's
has
the range
flown
of
away.
sending?
Anywhere
Infinite.
on the plane.
And the
even
duck
somewhere
knows
on
the message.
Yeah.
Even the other plane.
Even
Yeah.
the other planes. A chance even on other planes too. Just
Yeah, I
anywhere.
think it's got like
you
I
just
think
need
it's got
to
like
know
a
them.
5% chance to fail.
We could
on-
pummel this thing with
plane.
6 sendings. Just torture the fuck out of it. You
Oh yeah,
bitch,
and
you
this
think
is where
you-
we get attacked after you send
I'm
all
not-
those sendings.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with it.
Mikey, after hearing and kind of hearing the
All right.
hearing the flapping and talking to Loot, will go to River and basically through Thieves' Cant say, "We might have a spy. One of the ducks seems to be not what it seems, and they might have the ability to change to turn invisible."
Well, it shouldn't be a problem as long as we keep one. And we use the dome.
I have lost
Dome.
one of my daggers.
Oh, you can get an answer. Okay, what do you say to the duck?
Hey, bitch ass motherfucker. I'm going to get you, you dumb ass whore. Get
Chomsky pisses
back
his pants
here
in fear.
right fucking now.
Dumb and Dumber,
Okay.
the
Bye.
worst sound you could ever hear.
Okay, you saw
25 words
25.
worth.
You get a shorter reply than that. Your reply is, "You are dinner, and you are not ready yet."
Loot sends back.
I'm
Hey,
ready.
hey. You're my dinner, you bitch.
Show your
then she
face
ends.
again.
Make a
That
wisdom
was only
saving throw
2/3.
for me.
No.
Oh boy.
8.
8
Nice.
total.
Nice, you're fine.
I'm so mad at these.
Perfectly
You
fine.
take 8 damage,
Ow.
From?
psychic
mockery.
damage.
Yeah, from?
Dang.
You hear Loot screech in pain as she clutches her head.
Out of curiosity, if this is considered an attack and the ability is invisibility, does this thing break invisibility and can Mikey see it?
You do not see it.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
damn it.
Thing's a bitch, guys. We gotta kill it. It's gonna be my dinner. It said that I'm
Oh.
dinner, but I think I'm gonna eat it first. Alright, guys? Alright? We kill a duck, it's
Junior
mine.
returned.
Loot. you
Junior
seem
has
awfully
returned.
grumpy. You need to take a
Junior
nap.
has returned with a smaller rabbit for himself.
Why would I ever need to take a nap?
Because you are awfully grumpy and you don't seem like you're in the mood for dealing with anything in your state.
I'm always grumpy.
You're only 4. You need your naps.
So you just need a
Mikey.
forever nap.
Yes?
Yeah, I need to be killed just like my
Give me a
flock.
perception check.
Cool.
Wait.
30.
Let's
Perfect.
Dang.
So
we all
you
need to
see
head to
the
bed.
you see the source of the psychic damage. You see another one of those floating eyes watching your group.
Mikey is
what's that?
going to throw a dagger at that eye.
Fucking
Roll to
don't
hit.
miss, please. That would be suck so bad.
Am I within like
It is up on a branch. It's like floating up in one of the trees
Is it
again, but
within
it's
20
within like
feet?
20 feet.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's within 20 feet.
Yeah.
And it's not watching you. It's just kind of like skimming the area. So
Would this be considered a advantage because it's not expecting me to attack it?
correct.
Disadvantage because it's invisible.
Well, it's
Or
not like
it's
you're
not
hidden.
invisible,
It's
is
not like you're hidden from it.
True.
Do
Yeah,
you take the
DM
hide
said
action
correct.
first?
He will take the hide action first. He will kind of go behind one of the trees just outside of camp, and whenever after hiding, yeah, go after it.
Roll to hit with advantage. There's a lot of 20s in this game.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, let me go ahead and roll a stealth check first.
Yeah.
Because, oh yeah,
Oh my god.
Okay, you managed to beat its passive.
I guess
Actually,
like
wasn't sure
when
if
I
you'd
really
managed
need
that.
to, I can
Lock
stealth
in.
properly.
There we go.
I can't.
All right. Then roll at advantage.
Huh? Must have been the win.
24.
24.
24 hits. Roll.
Mhm.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah.
Must have been the wind.
3d6.
Okay,
So,
something.
that's
What's your dex mod?
plus my dex mod, so that's 13 damage.
You did just enough to kill it. So your
Yeah.
knife pierces
Whoa.
this thing and pins it to the tree before it dissolves.
Whoa.
Is there anything
Man,
left from
There
it
are
dissolving?
too many things watching us.
I
Is your
recommend that we
dagger
all
melted?
get into the dome.
We need to all get
What
into
dome?
the dome.
The
What
one
tiny
that
hut.
Albedo made.
Your fucking
Yeah.
dome is ugly.
Question.
Oh.
Is there anything left other than the knife from the duck disintegrating?
It wasn't a
Oh, the
duck
eye.
eye.
It wasn't a duck.
It was an eye. Yeah. And this is something only Mikey has seen once before and
Yeah.
knows that it can deliver psychic damage. He just
Mhm.
doesn't know what it is. I don't think.
Where'd you see that before, Mikey?
Mikey,
Now,
when we were making camp at the ranch with all the exotic monsters, he stayed up while everybody slept to make sure that nothing was watching them.
I would ask Mikey for the book of creatures. I forgot what they're called.
the bestiary.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bestiary.
He
What are you
will
looking for in the bestiary?
Is it insight? I want to do an insight
Aye.
on the dock.
on the duck.
Yeah,
What are you trying to get off of the duck?
just whatever it is.
I don't understand. What information are you after?
I don't know. I've never done an insight check before like this.
So an insight check is you're trying to figure out if a person is being honest or dishonest, or if they have like a specific reaction to something, if it's a truthful reaction, or if they're trying to put on a show.
Reading
Or
emotions
trying to
or
read their
intent.
emotions.
Or trying to read their intent. That is what an insight check is for.
I'd like to do that. The last one.
Read the intent.
Well, you haven't seen
You
the duck.
haven't seen the duck, so you cannot make that
Yeah.
check.
Actually, didn't
Rip.
he see the duck?
I thought I
at
did.
One point?
You
Like
saw
right after.
you
Like a long time ago. A long
Yes.
time ago.
It's too far past that for you to try and make that insight check. Anyways.
Dang.
Next time.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's
If it
usually
ever decides
while
to traumatize me
they're talking
again.
or
So, River is going to start getting up to go to sleep in the dome.
Mikey's going into the dome as well, and he's bringing Lakane with him.
Oh wait,
Oh
how
yeah.
many critter? How many little critters do we have?
Oh no, yeah.
Because only 9 creatures can be in this
Only
dome.
9.
I
Y'all
have
need
a
to-
hellhound.
Y'all need to go and drop your animals off at daycare.
Well, I did drop mine off of daycare. Skittles is off doing other things.
Then why'd you get another animal?
I didn't mean to, and I couldn't let anybody. Mikey wouldn't let anybody just have a blue dragon, no matter how like underdeveloped or too young it is.
everybody walks in and the hut just collapses. Fuck.
Okay.
Who brought more than 9 things in here?
How many people are here? There's Raph. There's
I think I counted 12, including the animals.
including the animals.
So,
Okay, so there's-
Darmond and
Mikey
Junior
will step
stay
out.
outside.
Yeah, Mikey will
With all our
stay
animals.
out.
Darmond, Mikey,
Well, I don't think I have my
Albedo,
animal with me, so
And Junior, number 4.
I have a songbird.
Loot,
All right.
me.
Some of y'all's little critters are gonna have to leave, or you're gonna be sleeping outside
Mikey,
the
would you
dome.
watch the pets for us?
I'll do the best I can, but I can't. I can't be sure. I will stay
Thank
out
you.
with Lakane.
I noticed you lost a dagger. There's that one dagger that has the whole person on it. I think Kaiser gave back to me. If you
Oh yeah,
need
fucking
something.
Kaiser and his pet are with us. His fucking bear.
forgot Kaiser
Oh,
existed.
yeah, I forgot about the bear.
Mikey, would you want that hold person dagger? It's not a +1, but it is magic.
And Lute's weasel that's also in Tharman's beard.
I could make use of that.
So
There
only
you go.
2 critters can be in the dome at a time.
It requires attunement, Mikey.
Sure, I'll attune to it. I don't have anything attuned. Actually, I do have one thing attuned.
You're
7
nuts.
people.
No, it's the rabbit foot.
So
The
you're
lucky
balls.
rabbit foot.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like a
I forgot you had that.
It's like a stone of good luck. So
Yeah.
I completely forgot you had that. Look at what that does again.
it gives
Plus
plus
one
one
saves
to
and
all
ability checks.
saves and ability checks. Yeah,
Make sure you're adding that.
I am.
Okay.
That's why my I shouldn't be putting it in for passive perception. No wait, I don't have it for passive perception.
Oh,
Well, you
I've-
should put it in
I've-
perception.
It shouldn't be, shouldn't it? Because passive
Increasing
perception is
your
not
perception.
a check.
Passive perception is based on your perception skill, which is is
True.
increasing.
But is it an ability check? Passive perception.
No.
if it's that specific.
Yeah. So whoever's on watch is having to watch over the menagerie as well.
Mikey will be on watch outside. If
With all the critters.
if Tharmand is willing to help, he will take
Yes.
he will basically take shifts with Tharmand.
I guess my Hellhound could also help defend since he kind of has to stay outside.
Mhm.
I forgot you had your hellhound.
Yeah.
So
Luke got the short end of the stick of the pet. She got a fucking
Mutated
disabled
snake.
who's taking first watch?
Mikey is, I guess.
Sure.
And Mikey and
Thorman will
who?
take second.
Hellhound.
Before Mikey sets up his watch, he is going to just outside of camp where we were coming from, put down his hunting trap and set it.
Okay.
And he'll try and cover it up with some foliage to make sure it's good and hidden. Maybe catch something that's
Yeah,
trying to sneak up
Should
on
we
us.
should we do 2 for watch?
Thorman and Mikey are
There's-
out there for now.
Pairs of 2s.
Mhm.
Would my Hellhound
Oh
count?
my god, they're
since
being
it's
gay.
Like,
Well- 2 people.
Yeah, 2 actual party members.
We got
Nah,
the numbers to do it.
Chomsky's afraid.
Lute's not even a party member. She's just a creature.
You're damn right she's not.
A pet.
I guess so.
She was
Lute's
more
a
like
pet.
a pet.
It is the mascot.
Yeah,
The mascot.
literally the worst mascot you could ask for.
Albedo has to stay in the hut.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
4-hour
Albedo is out.
trance.
Even with your 4-hour trance, the moment you step outside the hut, it's gone.
Yeah, gotta stay up.
So for the entire time, Albedo is in the hut.
So who's doing watch with Mikey?
Armand.
Could I
Thorman is-
give
Everyone
Bardic's out,
volunteer at once.
or would this not be an appropriate
Thurman
check
does.
for Bardic?
It only lasts for 10 minutes.
It only
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
Am I
this check
am I muted?
encompasses.
No,
you're
we
not
hear you.
anymore
No, you're
if
not.
you were.
Sorry. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying Thorman is on watch with Mikey.
Okay.
It's
I-
not a
Been here
tent.
for a while
It's
now.
not a tent.
Whatever it is.
It's an opaque dome
Yeah, it is a dome.
that we all just sleep in.
Yeah.
There's nowhere for you to hide.
We see
Get in a
you.
bubble.
So
he hides
No,
behind
bubble.
people.
Mikey and Tharmand are taking first watch. Who's got the next
Go ahead
watch?
and make me a couple of percent. Are y'all still setting up?
We
I
can
guess-
we can handle the next watch question later.
I guess.
All right, go ahead
if
and give me a
nobody
couple
else will.
perception checks.
Nice.
Nice
my.
cock.
Mikey and Tharman both. You notice a couple more of those eyes floating about, but they seem
Wow.
to actually be moving about and kind of just moving through the area.
Mikey
They're
is
soon
going
gone.
to try. Mikey is going to, while he sees them, try and basically take the hide action just in case.
Give me a stealth check.
You gonna try to hide as well, Tharman?
You managed to hide.
Okay.
For now.
So I've also got the dagger of holding.
Yes, you now also have the dagger of holding.
And
As a
into
matter
it.
of fact,
Yeah.
Tharmand will allow Mikey to hide using Tharmand.
Hide behind
Mikey
my
just
sword.
kind of vaults over
that with
Tharmand like a
advantage.
bar. Like a bar.
Make that with advantage then.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage with 5x5.
Even better.
Perfect.
Tharmand is full cover.
Well, with him crouched like that, I'd say you are
Yeah.
full cover.
Again, Mikey vaults over Tharmand and just kind of sits behind him, keeping watch past. Kind of like
That's
what you would do
gold.
to like hide from gunfire type of thing.
So, what else did you look for while you were looking in the bestiary?
Again, specifically, Mikey was looking for hybrids, hybrid monsters, things that seem to have that followed the
Okay, because
same.
these eyeballs are actually in that bestiary.
Really?
Yes, and I'd forgotten to mention them, is why I asked
Oh.
that.
What
Pages were
does
stuck
the
together.
author say about them?
The author just calls them watchers. They don't seem particularly hostile unless you are overly loud or trying to attack them.
Mhm.
Somehow, if you manage to gain their ire, they can cause some kind of psychic attack that hurts pretty damn bad.
Mhm.
Whoever wrote this
Sneezes
bestiary
really
is not an
loudly.
expert, but is clearly trying to like study the creatures of this forest.
It's basically things that they found in the forest that
Yep.
they're doing direct observations on, which is totally fine.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the big things my character is looking for is like creatures that seem to have abilities that other monsters might also have, like with the displacer beasts and the moths.
So you don't see
or the
anything
butterflies.
outrightly representing that because the author isn't like
Mhm.
they aren't well versed on normal monsters to begin with. So they're just making observations of what they see in this forest.
Also, can my character reasonably determine that this is a book that Ralph has written himself?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
He even packed ink and quills for
Yeah.
that book. So yes, you absolutely can reasonably infer that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just wanted to double check on that. But yeah.
All right. So your shift passes with very little issues. I don't really have any full on combat encounters that y'all could get through in 10 minutes.
Mm.
And
So
we can just start it. I don't really mind
I'm not dealing with
if they
that.
happen.
I don't really have anything planned for your first night in the forest. Everything is like after that, trying to get through to the
Well,
tower.
don't tell us. Don't
Well, I
dispel,
did.
don't like dispel the magic that we're in.
I will dispel all the magic. No, I'm fucking with you. Anyway, so who's on rotation after you guys? Now that I'm done messing with you.
Loot will volunteer as
Mhm.
tribute.
Do we trust loot? I'm asleep. Never mind. I'm trancing.
Mikey will.
Wait, how long was your watch?
I will.
Mikey will
I was
opt
gonna
for
ask, how long
river
is the shift?
or
Each watch, you have enough people for 2-hour shifts to get through a long rest.
Okay.
with the exception of Albedo because he is
Right.
Yeah.
But you do have Ralph there. That makes
Okay.
up technically the number.
Okay. But yeah, he'll wake River up. For
All right,
the
I will
second
take
shift.
the next watch with loot.
Give me some perception checks.
All right.
Oh,
17.
17.
9.
9. River, you don't really see much of anything of interest at all through the night.
Mm-hmm.
Loot. For
Mhm.
just a moment, you swear you see glowing green eyes watching you from a tree branch, and then they're gone.
Oh,
Otherwise, your shift is uneventful.
One
I don't
thing,
understand
Game
how-
Master. Um,
Yes.
Mikey will warn the next watchers and ask them to keep warning for the
Watchers.
not just the watchers, but the hunting trap he's set down.
Yes,
Lou
you
got
wouldn't
caught.
want some. Yeah,
Loot steps into the hunting trap, dies instantly.
probably would.
Okay.
Critical
Uh,
damage.
I will.
Other- You will what?
I don't understand how they all can have these critters run about. They're so mangy and loud.
You're mangy and loud.
My hellhound huffs at her.
Your hellhound is asleep.
Yeah.
Damn. Huffs in his
I would
sleep.
huff at her too.
But, I'm going to go and do a quick perimeter sweep.
Okay, have fun. Step on Mikey's trap.
Don't
If
get
you want to.
lost.
And I will go over to where Mikey has his trap and just look see if it has anything caught in it.
Nothing as of yet.
Finds loot there.
And then I will reach for the hidden pouch I keep on my person at all times and pull out a stone and walk the
Yep.
rest of the perimeter and
The perimeter
contemplate.
seems good. There's nothing you really see that comes of your shift. And your shift does end after
Yeah.
another 2 hours.
Oh boy.
So who are the
Yeah.
last two on shift? That leaves Chomsky and the NPCs because a player decided not to show up
NPCs.
today.
He's watching Lord of the Rings on big screen.
I will wake up Kaiser and Chomsky.
Oh dear.
Roll me a perception check, Chomsky.
Perception.
Does anyone know what Kaiser's modifier would be for perception?
I don't know, but I'll roll his d20. He rolled a 1, so it don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
He woke his bear up.
Riley, I
bear
hope you
screaming.
know that I labeled this picture getting circed.
I fucking know you did. You told me you
Yeah.
weird.
No, I just now labeled it getting zerked.
Yeah.
Chomsky, you see a couple more of the Watchers floating by, and some nightly insects and such, but you don't see anything too out of the ordinary.
I'd be shivering behind my
the-
hellhound that whole time.
The path you guys came down, you notice is not visible anymore.
That makes
Uh-oh.
sense for this.
And with that, it is the following morning.
All good and rested.
Okay.
Sounds of the geese
Mikey is
whistling in the
going
air.
to check for his trap.
Who's all awake right now?
Loot's still
Everybody?
napping.
Your
No.
trap has a bat
Honk shoe,
in it.
honk shoe.
The what?
Bat.
A giant bat.
How the fuck is it all the way on the ground?
It looked like it landed to rest and just so happened to land in a very poor position.
Oof.
Uh,
Mikey,
guys,
Mikey
I
will
don't want
take the
to
trap,
alarm you.
go back into the camp and go,
We gotta
well,
break
what do
this.
you feel about breakfast?
Not that. Those things are germ ridden.
Yeah, man.
You want me to cook in the morning and at night?
No, don't worry.
Yeah,
about
don't
it.
ask her for so much
Fine.
shit.
Fine.
I am not expecting you to.
Chomsky is raising his hand.
Yes, Chumpsky.
And I will pull out the My culinary devices and tools.
Yay!
Guys, the path we came from
Is
is
it terrible?
gone.
Yeah, the path is
yeah.
probably gone, but that's fine.
Yeah, Mikey
Like,
said he saw some moving trees and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, it seems normal for this shitty ass place that we're in.
Are the
Where's
trees
Ralph
alive?
Ralph is still asleep.
He-
Hey, okay, hey guys. Before Ralph wakes up, I was just gonna let you know a couple of my ancestors were some master navigators and cartographers, and I'm hoping I can figure
I
out
doubt
how
that.
he's. Yeah, I can prove it because I'm now proficient with navigator and cartographer tool. I was
You're
hoping
wanting
to
what?
secretly figure out how he's navigating this forest. That way, if he dies or betrays us, I'll be able to get us out.
We need to keep this fuck alive.
At least for now.
I used my Eldrin trance thing to get a proficiency with navigator and cartographer tools to see if I can figure out how he's navigating.
Ralph is very willing to explain it to you, and a lot of it is checking the forest itself. There are plenty of game trails from deer, elk, and the large rabbit species that inhabits the forest. The issue is that the forest actively moves and shifts to cover up these trails. So you just have to search these trails out and be careful not to get caught in a loop so you're stuck on the same portion of the trail without realizing it.
Okay.
He is very happy to explain to you how it works. It's just easier said than done.
Okay. I didn't want to worry him. I thought he'd probably betray us too.
There's
Hey.
nothing wrong with that.
Mikey still thinks he might be might be working with the bad guys.
Besides, you guys
Yeah.
have to make it to your destination for that to be a problem first.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we will call the session. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for another session of Lairs and Legends, and I hope you all have a good night.
What's that
It
rock
was stuck
river?
all along.
What's that rock river?
What
You
rock?
know.
The rock. Hey everybody, thank you for making it this far at the very least. Just want to say, hey, if you want to support my channel, it would be awesome if you liked, subscribed, commented, all that fun stuff. If you want to add a little bit of extra support on there, go to my Ko-fi channel. The link will be in the description. Right now, I don't know if the link is actually clickable or not, but I'll have the actual URL you need to go to that you can just copy and paste into the browser. But yeah, you can go to my Ko-fi page, hire me as a game master, even just like subscribe, get some little extra fun stuffs. Or I mean, you can check out my other store and see if anything there intrigues you. Just there for a little bit of extra support. I'm trying to make sure that I can keep myself self-sufficient on this stuff, and every little bit helps. Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video.